Welcome back. This is Ben, screen name Bangers, and this is part 2 of my fun revenge game. When I left off, I was consolidating my army at Adria. I had my king, queen, navigator, and 281 drillers, as well as a double agent I stole from Pink. I knew beige, teal, and pink were aligned. I was aligned with Pepe, purple, and by now, blue and I trusted each other, thanks to the honest specialist trading we had done. While all this was happening, I needed to gain more information about the other players. Who were they aligned with? Did anyone else have knowledge of this backstab? Who could I trust now? I began conversations with Red, Samson, and Olive, Chalutian. I was strategizing openly with both Red and Olive, discussing my options and my moves. Both seemed trustworthy, but this next move by Ezep I considered to be his biggest mistake of the game. Ezep was the first to build a mine, way back here, before the backstab. He built his second mine at Helmand, not soon after. I knew I could trust purple and blue, but red and olive were still up in the air. Ezep reached 20 Neptunium and decided to fund only pink and olive. This was a major mistake, because now I knew olive was the enemy and red was a friend. I immediately cut off all strategic talk with Olive and solidified my friendship with Red. A group chat was made with me, Blue, Red, and Purple. My goal was to take out Ezep's queen, and they were going to help me do it. Once arriving at Adria, I needed to make my way to Ezep. I decided to head north, and Pepe agreed to let me stash my army at Savan for the time being. I promoted my navigator to an admiral to make me go faster, and I let Blue take my double agent. This actually was the 5th specialist I had given to Blue. I really hope he was appreciative. I also instructed him to take as many of my outposts as he could, so my enemies couldn't. I landed at Sivan. Pepe evacuated his drillers and dropped his shield. Pepe tried to convince me to land without dropping his shield. This would give Beige the impression that I took it by force and not peacefully. But I didn't want to lose 30 drillers, so I convinced him to let me take it with his shield dropped. Ezep was getting nervous. I was supposed to die, or if not, then resign due to discouragement. But now I was a big threat and I wanted revenge. Ezep messaged Pepe and was furious for allowing him to harbor a refugee. In the group chat, we all just laughed. Meanwhile, Pink was turtling with his 2 security chiefs, and believe it or not, Teal was eliminated. Looking back, it's clear that Teal allowed himself to get eliminated, but I'm not really sure why. It may have been a combination of a few things. He may have felt guilty for lying to me. I had been pleasant with him the entire time, and he may have been pressured into a backstab, then felt bad about it. Another possible reason that it was that he himself was getting swarmed by red, blue, and purple, and felt helpless. In addition, he never received funding from Ezep, and never figured out why. In any case, he died, and Ezep offered no help to save him. This was a key difference between my alliance and his. I landed at Sivan and waited a bit to accumulate 2 hires. I chose the Navigator and the Elder. The Navigator allowed me to zip around and change targets, and the Elder prevented my enemies from assassinating me using a double agent or a saboteur. It was the ultimate defense against attacks. The only way I could lose was if my drillers were outnumbered or if I was hit with a martyr. In the group chat, the joke was that I had a ball of death zooming around the map. My biggest concern was to make sure my king and queen were safe. I didn't want them trekking around the map in uncharted territories, and I didn't need them with me. On top of that, I could only carry 3 specialists at a time. And I wanted to stash my king and queen off of Ezep's radar so he couldn't target it easily. WavQ let me harbor my king and queen at Cebu, and I launched my ball of death at Ezep's Sazambar. Purple could see that Ezep was sending a martyr pirate combo to Sazambar, and it would land there before me. If I hit the martyr, everything I had would blow up. So I changed course. This next maneuver was fun, as it unfolded, and Ezep's nerve intensified. Stay tuned for part 3.